better find out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, better find out. Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, I used to say. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
Yeah.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Inauspicious start. It's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. We're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cracker leading. 60 by 60 by 6.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Back to 50. Back to 50. Move it. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Mustang 19. Trap 50. Trap 50.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is left side and caught by Flowers.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll send Flowers in motion.
18 Pioneer. Come 19. Come 19.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Warriors 70.
They'll send Flowers in motion.
Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
the 29. Here's 2nd and 5.
Get it. Panther stick.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedsters, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
70, hot 70. 60 bicep, Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A run here with Gibbs. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Gibbs with a first down and more. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up stuff. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll go right and find his running back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
3rd and 7.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got the first down and more than that. will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. From their own territory, what a play on fourth down. 56 yards.
56 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner, that is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple of years, and then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows it to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
Here we go. Viking 18, Panther 11, Panther 11, trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
19 Lions. Go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with fourth down coming up. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Giants get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, will mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Second and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And it's taken
Vices, 60 Vices, Viking 18.
Now, faking the give. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Trap 50, trap 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. It's love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Here we go. 19, 60 Vices, 60.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head that he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big-time play out of the G-Men. A gain of 48.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his name. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
60
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready? Warrior 70. And Cowboy 80. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. We'll be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
Come on, set! Panther 6, 19 Lions.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. It is open, middle of the field. It is caught. A gain there of 20. First down, Detroit.
46-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. It is a sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 38-yard line.
Drop 50, drop 60. Dragon 60. 19, Tiger, 19.
He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play there for the Lions. And even 30 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
32-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Second and 6 at the Giants' 28-yard line.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Ready, set. Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Lions. Undercut. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 21-yard
All
line.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able.
And he will get into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come out throwing here, just under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need. I really like the job the defense is doing, Mike, disguising what the coverage looks like before the snap and then what the coverage actually is after the snap. And I think the quarterback's having a hard time really figuring out, what am I looking at? Where are my targets? Where's the coverage holes? And I think it's led to some really big plays by the defense here in the first half.
3rd and long.
55 catch, 50. Here we go, here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in, and he will have a Giants first down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
First down.
They'll look to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
18, 50.
Back to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. He'll look to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle.
No chance at all. He'll go down. The Lions call their first timeout. As the clock is stopped with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Buffalo 18.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Going up top. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
Warriors 7, Viking 18.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. The clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
47-yard line.
Here we go. Panthers 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Lions.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The extra point is good. And the Lions stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, 5 here.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux Nessa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Top 70. Go.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. And that'll be a gain of 2. And first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve on.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
15 yards. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Rolling right. He's going to run it. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Gibbs. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
$60 Bison.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Never a doubt on that sideline. The offense stays out. They'll go for it on fourth and goal.
19 Tiger. Ready?
Now this looks like a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
To the air now on first and 10. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. He was looking for Chindike that time. And it'll bring up second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
19 tight. 19.
Back to the air once more on second down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but going to be fourth down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
First down, New York.
Ready. Back to the air one more time. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have two defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
70, Viking 18, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick hitting slant there, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
6 yards.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
60, trap 60.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And it's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to have the Giants' first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs. Exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Ready, set. 19 Lions, down. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready,
back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
70 Lions. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he will have a Giants first down. They convert in style then. Big play on 4th and long.
Giants first down. 1st and goal.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
Now a run here. Off the RPO, he keeps it. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Lions. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. You think quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day, it's pretty good. 3 on the ground? That, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they unleash him as a runner, he's about as good as it gets.
Makes the score.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Cut 19, cut down. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Just simply more of the same. You're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Get it. Back to 60. Back, go.
They'll look to throw. Going up top and looking for Flowers. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
One broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really in no fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
60, 60. Come on. Hey, pass it up, Cooper, my kid.
That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Hey. 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Here's Gibbs trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up second and
I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I got your money up, believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Milrow gonna look to run it himself. Trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
3rd and goal.
60 Eagle.
Now, Milrow, this is a designed run, and he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
Tempo. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Milrow is hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
19 tight. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. 18 Pioneer. Go.
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get him out of danger. Up past the 25.
And the Giants 1st down.
7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long.
Ready. Not 60 Eagles, 60. Ready.
Off play action. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
19 Tiger. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Rig, hurt.
Now, Milrow misses a designed run, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
On the set.
Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
77 Wolf.
Milrow going to look to run it himself. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Detroit. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead.
49. Giants 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Third and 7.
18 Rattler.
Throwing now from the gun. That's complete to DK. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Now, Milrow, misadesigned run, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Roy. 19 tight, Dragon 60. Ready, right?
From the gun, it's Milrow. As he throws, and it is incomplete. He just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's caught. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Lions. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Makes the score Lions 56, Giants
10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now ahead. He lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike. And you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
60, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he's going to have the Giants 1st down. What will be a big play there for 4th and long.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He'll look to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Ready? Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that final throw here is intercepted. second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They are moving